morning, Fonzie Wildcats. Welcome to another wonderful week here at Farmington Middle School. I bring you the morning messages for the week of November 30th, 2022. We're getting this time underway, and we've got about 2.5 more weeks before the holiday break. I like to always start with our school motto. I am unique. I am pursuing excellence. I am developing. I am a lifelong learner. Together, we are Farnsley. There were only a few shout outs that were submitted this past week, I guess because it was a short week. But Andres M and Ruby B received a shout out from Ms. Pollock. Take a look at what they did on our newsletter, our weekly newsletter that goes out. Couple reminders. Keep up with your iPad. Go to the most recent class and get your iPad. Keep up with it. It's about $500 worth of material you need every day. Keep up with it. Don't leave it behind. If you're feeling sick, and right about now there's a lot of stuff going around, make sure you stay home until you know for sure what's wrong with you. Make sure you do preventative methods such as washing your hands, covering your cough, practicing social distancing. Masks are optional still at this point, but all of that in effect, the flu, strep, COVID, a lot is going around right now, even RSV. So do your part and stay safe and safeguard from many illnesses. Look if you want to know more about these student announcements, make sure you look on your iPad on the student app for all the detailed description of the announcements that we share out. Also, if you are feeling sick and you would like to participate or get checked out here at school, we have Norton Healthcare here at school that offers telehealth through our nurse's office. You do have to make an appointment and get a consent from your parents, but I'll tell you more about that. Here's the link to be able to get the consent, and this is information about the telehealth. You see a real doctor. It's not a cost. It builds your insurance. And what type of conditions or what are treated. They test for COVID, strep, and flu. So they can figure all of that out and even call in a pharmacist, call in a prescription to your pharmacy. And your parents can come get you, take you home, get right to it. This is not just for students, but it's also offered to our staff. So staff, take advantage of it. Got a little tickle in your throat, not really sure what it is, go ahead and get checked out. We'd love for you to participate in that. Not every school in Jefferson County has this offer. A lot of elementaries do, and about 2 middle schools, and we are one of those lucky ones. Great time to remind you all of your uniform policy. If you are not in uniform, get in uniform. Take care of that right away. Those jackets and backpacks need to be in your locker at all times. Cell phone policy and electronic device policy, off and away in your locker, locked up, off and away at all times. So that being said, polo shirts in black, white, gold, or gray. You could do that. Solid color crew neck sweatshirts, quarter zips, all of that are uniform. Moving from there, your bottoms, black, khaki or navy blue bottoms that are slack short skirts or skirts. If you wear shoes, of course everybody wears shoes. They need to cover your toes and your heels at all times. Toes and your heels at all times. On Fridays for Jeans Day, cost us $1. Remember, we don't need to see skin above your knee. If you have holes in your jeans, make sure the skin above your knee is not showing. Therefore, wear leggings, wear jogging pants, wear sweatpants, whatever, underneath your jeans so that skin is not showing above your knee. There's a lot going on this week. Tomorrow we go into math testing for math, and then next week we continue on the 6th for reading in math, okay? There's a couple field trips. One, Roots 101 field trip. Those field trip permission slips are due back tomorrow. They're due back tomorrow. Everyone has opportunity to go, but your behavior will determine if you actually get to go and that we feel safe taking you out of this building. So please bring back those permission slips. If you do not bring back that permission slip, we cannot let you go. There won't be any, I brought it back the day of. The day of, you are staying at Farnsley the entire day. So please bring back those field trip permission slips so that you are able to go. You should have gotten it from your first period teacher, not ask for one before you leave today. They are due by tomorrow. Speaking of MAP testing, again, I hope you all have identified your current status on how you performed in the fall. And then you've been working on goal setting as far as what you're going to do to make your goal for what is your goal for the next MAP. MAP starts, like I said, tomorrow for math and reading on December 6th, which is next week. There's small things that you can do every day, such as reading every day or practicing math or getting on Khan Academy or what have you to be able to improve your test when you take the MAP. So there's always an incentive for those who improve on their MAP scores. I want to let you know there is an incentive. I don't want to tell you what that is, but you must improve on your MAP scores. So make sure you take your time when you're taking the test. Don't rush through it. Really take your time. That alone will improve your score. So if you do, you will be involved in this nice surprise. Again, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but there is one set up for January when we return. Annual dodgeball, staff versus student dodgeball games. That is December 16th. So, how do you participate in the annual dodgeball game? Well, from 11/28, which was this past Monday, until 12/16, in order for you to participate during that frame of time, you cannot have any suspensions. You cannot have any more than one time in ISAT. You can have no unfulfilled discipline matters, and you have to be passing all of your classes for the third grading period. That means no U's for the third grading period. Pull them up. Do not let that falter. Do not let that slip because you'd hate to miss out on so much fun in throwing dodgeballs at your teachers, at other staff, other staff in the building or what have you. It's a lot of fun on that day. Also, this weekend, there's a clothing giveaway through the Clothing Assistant Program with Take What You Can Tote. Here's the flyer about more. It is Saturday, December 10th from 10 to 2 at the Clothing Assistance Program, which is at 319 South 15th Street, which is on the backside of Central High School Stadium, okay? So these are all that you can take whatever you want. You can bring a tote. They have some bags to give you. Whatever you can fill up in that bag, you can take with you. Parents, hope you're able to take advantage of that and go from there. One last thing I'd like to leave you all with. Look what these high school students did. A group of high school students started a dog rescue club to collect supplies for rescue centers and advocate for adoption of these rescue dogs. They saw a need in their community. They wanted to do something about it. They got together, they made a plan, and they saw it out. It's not that hard to do. You just have to have the passion, drive, and direction to be able to do so. So these young ladies are recognized throughout the world for doing that in their community. I ask, look what they did, and I say to you, what will you do? What will you do to make a difference in your community? That's all the announcements I have for you today. Remember, the difference between a good day and a bad day. It's your attitude. Let's make it a great one.